Hey YouTube person, Rick here again. Gonna smoke the last of the Privada cigar selection for this month that they sent me. This is a one of their own selections. It's a Privada cigar club. Yep. And it's the final one there. It smells good. Gonna try lighting this like I usually do with my pipes and everything off of a beeswax candle. Try to keep the flavors right. It's kind of guttered down there, so got to dig it out a little bit. Oops. It's been quite a while since I've done any consistent smoking out here in the... Oh man. Can't find a... I'll give it one more try. I can't really find a wick down in my candle. I've been using this candle for 3 years to light the pipes and stuff. And if you've watched my stuff before, you know I'll light the candle and then I'll light cedar off of it. There we go. Don't want to waste a big old match. How you been, everybody? Getting ready for Christmas and all that. My daughter's going to be coming home. My youngest daughter lives in Montana, so she's going to be coming home and bringing her puppies with her. I bought a new scalper here, and not all that crazy about it. I've been for quite a while. I've been just doing the V cut, and I've been liking that. But excuse me for half a second. Got to go out of space here and pick up a piece of cedar to light this with. See if I can get all this doing. Yeah, usually I'd have it lit and everything, but we'll see. Wow. So, took a little bit of effort to light it with cedar. Not like the pipe, you know. Don't quite have to suck so hard on the pipe or whatever. Kind of a tight draw on this, so I'm pretty sure I got it cut down far enough. But anyway, so my daughter's coming home for Christmas, and so all my kids will be here, and that'll be wonderful. And probably my mom. I don't know if my brother and his family are going to make it across the hill or not. They probably will, but I don't know. So, just kind of looking forward to it. Bought my presents for the guys at work today. I'm not entirely sure what I think of this stick. Oh, I didn't bring there's a tasting sheet of what I'm supposed to taste, and I forgot to bring it out. Oh well, I never taste what they tell me I'm supposed to taste anyway. You know that. And so anyway, back out here in the garage, if you look around, you can see my wife's bike, and you can see my wife's bike because one of mine is up in the shop. My Heritage, my '09 Heritage is having a heart transplant. Got 82,000 miles on it and needs some work. The quote was for about $4,000. Put a new engine in it for $6,000, but they've got the winter special is half off on labor, so this is certainly the time to do it. But I got 80,000 out of it with very little going wrong. I had some electrical issues, but it was parked outside for years, so yeah, I can't blame anybody but myself. And so if I get another 80,000 miles out of that bike, I'll be great. Can't complain at all. So we've only got 4 Harleys in here right now, and hopefully I'll be able to tackle my Sportster, getting it. Pick it up. Yeah, you can just, yeah, there it is. Hopefully when I retire in May, I can start working on it. And I'm no mechanic, so that just guarantees I'll get it torn apart and have to take it to somebody and pay them twice as much to fix it right. So we've got this weekend, Toys for Tots in our club does the security for the Toys for Tots distribution here in town, and that's always chaos. But we've got it really well. It used to be chaos because it was first come first served, and once we took it over, we got it down to very regulated, and it works very well now. A lot of Toys for Tots distributions, they just you pull up and you tell them you got a 6-year-old girl, and they give you a stapled bag with 6-year-old girl on it, and you move on. This one's a little different because we actually let the parents shop for the kids. We have it set up like a store, and they can go in and pick what they want for their kids, and that is a lot of work. Not for me. I just stand out in front and say, okay, 3 people can go in, 2 people can go in, you know, and try to entertain them because they've been waiting for a while. But we on Friday night we'll hand out tickets, and those tickets are the order you can come in. And if you try to come in outside of that order, you ain't getting in. And Saturday from 8 to 8, and Sunday from 8 to 6. And we'll have them, we're at the Armory, and so they, hiccups. They get in line out in the street, on the sidewalk, and then we let 25 in, to a certain spot inside the gate, and then we let the next 20 that 25 when they're ready inside to take them, then they'll come up to my door, which is, you know, a 100-yard walk. It's forever. I feel so sorry for a lot of the people are handicapped and stuff, and they struggle. But a few years there's been people giving them rides back and forth with their stuff, and that's good. But you know, there's never enough volunteers to go around, so. Kind of strong for me. I don't have the tasting notes, so I don't know what they say it is. But a lot of the club members who have already tried it have liked it. I don't imagine that it's going to be one of my favorites. It's just a little bit too strong for me today. You know, maybe tomorrow it would be perfect, but today it's not. But just fine, and it's very dense. I mean, it's a very, I would really have to push to dimple the cigar. A very firm, solid, feels like it's tightly rolled, you know. And if any of those things are interesting to you. Anyway, I'll still smoke it. And it went out. So I got light things again, I guess. I'll just use a match. Got good news today, and I got bad news today. And I can't tell you what either of them are for a little while. Not health related, just life related. But I did get a Christmas bonus. Not the $10 million or whatever it was that one company got, but more than I've ever got here. So that was good. It'll help take us towards Christmas, that's for sure. I've kind of, I was informed yesterday that I have overwhelmed my wife in retirement preparations. You know, because I got all this stuff going through my head, so I've been trying to include her in it, and apparently that's a step too far, a little bit too much. You know, I'm trying to decide whether to get a travel trailer, toy hauler, you know, because we love to travel and we love to do it on motorcycle, but I'm kind of getting, you know, I'm busted up. And this summer, traveling on the bikes, I did not do very well. 200 to 300 mile day was about it for me, which is barely even starting. And so for many years, we considered, you know, hauling the bikes somewhere in a trailer and then just traveling around. But when I bought my new truck, I've abused your time. I am so sorry. When I bought my new truck, it's not big enough to do what we want with it, so I've got to figure some things out. And I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. So I'll see you soon. God bless. Parson Rick out.